They are producing and starring in campaign ads and carrying on a vigorous Twitter campaign, but they are not running for president. We're talking about the three daughters of Governor Jon Huntsman. Marianne, Abby, and Liddy Huntsman are doing all they can to get their father nominated in the GOP race. We spoke with them. Okay, this is fun. The Huntsman girls, except they're hardly girls, but that's what you've been called. All right, let's do identification and age.
Abby, I'm 25.
Marianne, I'm 26.
And Liddy, I'm 23.
And you're the troublemaker a little bit?
So my dad says. I don't understand that, but...
All right, you might can't tell. Who's the boss?
I think working with each other, we're all the bosses.
She's the boss if she doesn't think she is, right?
I'm not the boss. Abby a little bit, I think so.
Someone's got to be.
All right.
Someone's got to
make the shot.
Put her in place sometimes.
So you're working on the campaign. Do you like doing the campaign stuff?
Yeah, we love it.
We're loving it.
That wasn't too enthusiastic.
No, we're loving it. It's something that we believe in so strongly, and that's what keeps you going every day. And we have each other, and family makes everything better. So every day's a little different, and we're learning as we go.
And you know, when there's a candidate you believe in so much, you know, it keeps you going every single day.
But is it a little bit hard? I mean, you know, you love your father, and you know people take swipes at him. I mean, you know, it's like everyone, all the kids, you know, hear their parents get swipes at. That to me is the most difficult.
I'd say it's been extremely difficult, but at the end of the day, we all know that he's the one that can get our country out of this mess. And it's like, okay, we can put aside those negative comments and keep going because we know we're confident in what he's doing and what he stands for. So
yeah, I think we know that his time hasn't come yet. I think that American people don't really know him yet, and there's still time in this race for people to get to know him, and he has so much substance, and I think people are wanting that. The closer they get to actually, you know, voting in the ballot booth, they're thinking, I need someone that I trust. I need someone that understands what they're talking about, and I think our dad represents that. So we hope that in time that, you know, people will come around to who he really is, what he stands for.
Who's the genius behind that ad? Because that ad was funny.
We'll give it to the troublemaker.
Yeah, you came up with it?
Well,
yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it. Yeah, I did.
I originally said absolutely not. This is gonna be terrible.
But I have my charm and my ways, and I guess I'm the boss. So
you are the boss now. Did your father see the ad before it went out?
Like 30 seconds before.
He did.
He said you can see this, but you don't have an opinion whether it goes out or not. So
how about your mother?
Sending it about the same time.
How about your mother? Did she see it?
He was with. They were together. Yeah, they were together. So we called them, said, all right, we're sending it out in 30 seconds. If you like it, that's great because it's going out.
But they had no idea we were even working on this.
Is there an encore?
There might just be one.
Maybe.
We're in the works.
How long? I mean, when should I expect to see the encore?
Could be tonight. Could be 2 months.
Could be Wednesday.
Boy, that's a tease. That's a
We're
big
having
tease.
fun. We're just trying to bring a little laughter to the race. You know, I think we're the only ones really our age that are out there seeing the inside of this election cycle, and so we kind of wanted to give people a little bit of what's going on behind the scenes and add a little laughter along the way.
Okay, let's talk about these Twitter. Who's in charge of the tweeting in this group?
We would have to give that to Liddy.
We all
again.
get together.
Why did I think that? Why did I? You know, it's funny. I was suspicious of that, by the way.
We were I can't remember which debate it was, but we were actually at the debate, and she was at home tweeting away, and that's when she tweeted some of these famous tweets that have made the rounds.
That's what happens when you leave me in a corner by myself with my iPad. I just kind of go wild. So I have parental supervision now in all the debates, and so.
And I think during one of the breaks we looked at our phone and we were like,
What happened?
oh my gosh, what is going on?
But it comes under the same name. Do all of you tweet on the same account?
Yeah, we're all doing it together.
So when she tweets something that's over the top, people are suspicious you did it?
Of course.
Usually now we all confide in each other before we send something out, and we'll send things. One of us is with our dad, and you know we'll.
All right, here's my favorite one. Is it us, or did everyone get a bad haircut for this debate?
Do you not agree?
That was actually
I live in a glass house. I plead not guilty, or I take the fifth.
I'm sorry, but I was watching the debate, and I sat there, and we were watching it with friends, and I said that comment, and they're like, you can't tweet that out. I'm like, everyone's going to agree. You just can't help it. And so like 5 minutes later, they showed all the other people with the haircuts, and I was like, you know what? I've got to send this. This is hysterical. Like, it's so true.
And any response?
Yeah.
We got quite a few
From
responses.
whom?
I think a couple. I mean, I think people were like retweeting it and saying, oh, and I got a lot of text messages from my friends and people who I haven't heard from in a while. They're like, oh my gosh, brilliant! That's exactly what I was thinking. And I was like, oh, well, I'm glad I could put it out there for everyone. So.
How about this one? The Herman Cain. Are we seeing a different shade of gold tonight?
We were wrong. It was actually the same gold.
So that was a retweet. That was a retweet.
No, we love Herman Cain's tie. This goes back because one debate, well, Herman wears his gold tie, his infamous gold tie that we love. Yeah, I think he wears it. He's worn it to most of the debates.
He wears it every day.
It was so funny because we were behind stage and he came and said hello to all of us, and lo and behold, my dad and him had the exact same tie on for the debate, and they stood right next to each other. So.
But it was the next debate my dad also put on his gold tie again. I said, my only worry is that Cain will have it on again, and there's no way that you guys will both wear that same tie again. And sure enough, they both had the same gold tie on the next debate.
And so now it's just been kind of the ongoing thing. Every time we see Cain on TV, he's got the same gold tie.
All right, I know your candidate's your father, but I'm curious, who's the friendliest to you backstage? Who's the most fun? The campaign.
I like Rick Perry.
Really? Why?
I don't know, maybe it's just we've known him since when my dad was governor and he was governor. We all did events together, and
he's very warm. You know, you feel like you just relate to him. He's very personable. He'll come up and he'll just talk about anything with you. He's very friendly.
You know, it's funny because we know these candidates so differently. I mean, and you guys know your father so differently. You know, it's like, you know, we have almost no idea.
And we hope that the American people really get to know him better, because I think he has so much to give and so much to offer this country and you know, our future.
Have you learned anything about these campaigns? They're rough.
Hard.
What?
They're hard.
They are. I think, you know, one of the great things about it, though, is every day you wake up and something different happens. You turn on the TV and it's, you know, just something different.
It's exciting because you're living what you're seeing on TV. You're living through that, and
sometimes you know things before it's even out in the news. You think, oh, we're waiting for this to come out, just because you already know about it.
But I guess you guys grew up with your father running for office before, so it's not really that new. It's just a bigger geography.
Bigger
geography.
Yeah,
it's really very
on a
similar.
much bigger scale. So.
All right. Well, I look forward to this ad, which apparently could be tonight or a couple months.
Couple weeks.
Couple weeks, couple months.
Maybe tomorrow.
What? Maybe tomorrow? Is that all I get? That's all we're going to get? Anyway. All right. Well, thank you for joining us. And I'll be watching you and checking out the tweets. And, of course, I keep trying to drag your father back here to talk to me. But
he'd love it. Well,
I get him backstage. He comes back.
He loves you. You're a favorite, Greta. So thanks for having us.
Listen to that. Listen to that. Listen to that. All right. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.